I have had one of the longest weeks of my life. I talked about last live stream that my wife was going to Virginia to receive her diploma, which we're super proud of her, and she has worked so hard for this, and I'm so grateful that she has been able to do this, and I'm so proud of her. But with her being gone, I have been experiencing some abandonment issues. I know some people don't like to talk about these kinds of things, but I think they're important to talk about, especially in the Christian community. So sometimes in Christianity, we have a bad habit of being like, "Hey, my earthly father did this to me. My earthly parents have done this to me. My earthly whoever we have to look up to has done this to us. Therefore, God is going to do this to us as well." If I say, hey, my earthly father, right, has did abandon me. He pushed me out of his life, right? If I say that my earthly father did that to me, does that mean that God's gonna do that as well? And we have this bad habit. This is something, again, that is super near and dear to my heart because I've dealt with it personally. So if we blame God, right? We have this habit of being like, hey, if my earthly father did this, then my heavenly father is going to do the same thing, because we tend to connect the dots or make the connection that father figures do what our earthly fathers did as well, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But and that's wrong. Like, to be perfectly clear, that's wrong for us to be like, hey, my earthly father did this, therefore God is going to do this as well. That's so wrong. Like, because the thing that we have to remember is our heavenly father is perfect when our earthly fathers are not. Okay? So God having perfection in his emotions, perfection in his love, when we have the example of a earthly father who is not perfect. I mean, and we equate, we in our heads, we say, okay, fathers do XYZ. That's what happened to me. That's what all fathers do. And that's wrong of us to do that, because now I'm putting blame on something that God hasn't done. I'm putting blame on God for something that he never did.